going on, Geeks? This is episode 427 of Geeks Under Grace podcast. My name is Cody Armour, and I'm here with Jonathan Nichols.
What's up?
And this week, we're geeking out about the Cyberpunk futures, Star Wars puppets, and the Dragon King.
Dun dun dun.
Which is an epic name, I will admit.
It is very epic.
The Dragon King could be a cartoon sequel to Dragon Prince, or it could be a Game of Thrones thing. Which, literally, okay, so it is Dragon Prince sequel, so that everyone knows. Spoilers. But I showed that show to my mom, and we got through like 4 episodes, and I was like, so what do you think? Yeah, animated stuff's not usually your thing. And she goes, oh, it's like Game of Thrones for children. And I was like, you're not wrong. She's like, you don't know really who's a bad guy, who's a good guy. Like, the bad guys have like good motives. She was like, it's Game of Thrones.
And winter is coming for some reason.
Yeah. Fair enough. The dragons are coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. We can get into the games that we've been playing, what we've been geeking out about. I've done 2 things on Far Cry 5, 2 areas, so I don't really have anything else to add to that. It's been fun. I'll let you take it away on that.
So I've been ADHD gaming, and so I am playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to get to the DLC to write reviews for the website on all of it. But Skate just dropped in early access.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't resist. It's a game. I don't know how to describe it. So I spent 5 hours doing the tutorial.
Is this the original Skate, or is it
It's completely
a new Skate?
It's like a reboot.
It's free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free to play.
I was so confused at what was happening.
So it's different because there's a period at the end of Skate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a reboot, and it's open world, and it's online only. And you're just it's just people skating around, ramming into cars, and breaking their necks because they're trying to do. You can parkour, so people are like climbing up the side of buildings, and then just skydiving and like bombing headfirst straight down to the ground. So it's
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna ask if you can get off your skateboard, but so yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can do. There's full parkour in it, so it's really weird. There's a whole tutorial on how to dive bomb to the ground from high places. So, yeah, I'm not even joking. It's like climb this building, and you climb up it. And it's like now jump off. You're like, oh,
I feel like
okay.
it's gonna have really unrealistic expectations of like professional skateboarders,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm a skateboarder, cool. So you jump off buildings? No.
So, it also there's a glitch because you can when you're for some reason I don't understand the physics of this because they could have removed it. It's been beta testing, alpha testing, but if you hold left or right trigger on a controller, you start doing a barrel roll, like just a front roll, and then you could just sit there and tap the jump button, and you gain more speed than you do on a skateboard at max speed, and so you're just like tumbling and flipping through the air. And like you're like a wrecking ball just hitting stuff, and it's like you don't stop. So
Okay.
you'll just see a bunch of people doing that down the road instead of just skating. It's so funny. There's a flying glitch people have figured out how to do doing that, where you just like T-pose, it glitches, and you can just fly like you're in God mode. And you're just
It's so interesting because like when I think of Skate, I remember Skate being like, I was like, oh, so it's like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and they're like, yeah, but serious. This is serious skating.
Yeah,
this game just sounds
this
like
is
it's
almost
not.
like I don't know how to. It's almost has Sims graphics. Like it's not that it's missing that punk rock grunge. And it's really sad,
Okay.
but it's stupid. It's they have a camera recording software built in, so you can edit clips and stuff. And they keep calling the footage footy, and it's like they totally have never been around skaters. They're like a bunch of devs that have never skateboarded, and they're like, we're gonna write like skateboarders talk. It's like, no, it's not how no one talks. Like, edit your footy, man. I'm like, footy? What?
Edit your footy.
Yeah, I was getting so mad. I was like, I'm suing if they say this one more time.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, emotional damage.
That's fun. I knew it came out. Could not figure out if it was like the original game
I wish.
re-released before they remake the new one, because I knew there was a remake in the works. I just didn't realize this was it.
Yeah, that would have been better, in my opinion. But it's like, so I did this 5 hour long tutorial, and it's making you do all this stuff, and then it's like, all right, congratulations, the world is yours. And I was like, okay, what do I do next? And it's like, it's up to you. And I'm like, what's my goals? And it's like, to make money. I'm like, for what? It's like, to buy overly priced skateboarding pants. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I have no interest. Like, I mean, this gameplay's really good. Like, the skating's fun, but the glitches are better.
Fair enough.
Like,
The glitches are better. That's amazing. Cool. Well, we can get into the gaming news then. I'll let you take it away.
yeah, so speaking of multiplayers, Cyberpunk 2077 sequel will have multiplayer. Which,
Nice. Do you think it'll be Cyberpunk 2078?
I have no idea.
I hope
Maybe
so.
maybe it'll say part 2. It'll be hipster. It'll be like
Okay.
Cyberpunk 26, part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited for a sequel for it, or a multiplayer for it. I just don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, I get why they had to cancel the multiplayer for the first one, given the way that like time would freeze and like that's supposed to be just for you as your cybernetics are doing that. So what would that mean for someone else playing at the same
I think it'd be
time?
hilarious if it just froze the other person too.
Just stop
It'd
playing.
be like in the action movies when it's like two speedsters, but one's a little faster than the other, and they're like like side eyeing each other,
Yeah.
like the
What?
Flash
What
and
if it
Superman.
did? Like, so it would slow you down, or like slow everyone down around you, and you're moving normal speed, and so everyone can see you speeding around. But then for
Yeah.
the second player, it literally slows down time. It doesn't stop time, but just like slows it down. So they're trying to turn their gun, and it's
Yeah.
just like super slowly.
That would be funny. Like, I think they should do that.
That would be really cool, actually. I don't know how you would program that, but it would
But
be.
maybe if you
the
both have
future,
the
we could do it.
same upgrades, then you can synchronize it so you're both moving really fast.
Yeah.
But
Oh man, you could do so much damage.
yeah.
And I hope that too. I'm hoping a multiplayer is cooperative. I'm good with like a PvP as well, but cooperative Cyberpunk would be really cool.
I think so. When they were still developing the first game after it launched, and they were talking about launching with or working on the multiplayer, I want to say they said it would be cooperative to a certain degree, but the story to me didn't really allow that. So I think this one they talked about on a previous article before this article came out. I had read the devs talking about how they really wanted to have a story that would facilitate that.
Yeah, I think it would be really, really cool. For sure.
I just want to play as Keanu Reeves.
I think Keanu Reeves wants to play as Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
He really loves having himself, like, not in a conceited way. That sounds like I'm calling him conceited. He seems like the nicest person, but he seems so excited about being in a video game.
Yes.
I love it so much.
Speaking of being in video games, AC Black Flag drops the Animus. Oh, what about that?
That was good.
So AC Black Flag remake is dropping the whole Animus. So you're just all pirate all the time.
I think it's perfect.
I hate it.
It's so funny. We're very much on different sides of this. I didn't. I've never liked. And you said you like the Animus in some of the games. I've never like. I've only played a few. I'm not an Assassin's Creed fan. I would say I played AC3, Black Flag. It was my favorite, and then did I say Odyssey earlier? Definitely not. Valhalla. I played Valhalla. And every time that the Animus has come up, it's like you have this major story beat, and then they take you to the Animus, and I was like, I was busy. I was in the middle of a story. Take me back. Put me back in, coach. And And then you gotta do all this dumb puzzle stuff that doesn't make any sense. I don't know, like, I haven't been playing the games from the start, so I don't understand half of the Animus stuff. Um, and I was just like, why am I looking at emails right now? I want to be killing things. Um, especially Black Flag,
Yeah,
you're literally just looking at emails the whole time.
yeah, I know. I do that for a living. I don't want to do that.
But
Don't make me do that in a
you're
video
upset
game.
about it.
Yeah. So I actually think Black Flag. Don't have to have the Animus in it. It's the principle to me. It's like
Yeah. Worried for the
I
future of AC remakes.
I really feel like Assassin's Creed 1 through 3 would have done better with the outside the Animus stuff if it was like incorporated into the Animus. Like, oh, here's what's at stake. You got to do this so you can escape with it to the outside world. And so it like built it more interactive instead of just cutting you out and just ripping you out of the Animus. So
What
I
were
think
you doing in the like outside the Animus in the first few games?
so the first game was some exposition dumping, and then you have to escape Abstergo, and then the second one you're actually training. So you're actually absorbing Ezio's. You're learning Ezio's movements, and so it's like
Uh-huh.
your body and muscle memory synchronizing with Ezio. So you're learning all of his abilities, all of his fight abilities, his parkour, because they are building you up to be like this modern day assassin.
Oh, they
And
really did
so
mess up with 3.
yeah, so they're like you're actually training. The reason why you're going back in time is to find these pieces of Eden,
For
but you're also
nothing.
training. And so you felt the stakes, like, oh yeah, I gotta keep doing this and keep getting better as Ezio. Because as I get better as Ezio, uh, Desmond's
You
getting
got better
better.
as. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and then by the time AC3 comes around, they're like, nah, we're not gonna do that.
They could have. We were talking about this off the podcast, but I would have loved if Watch Dogs had been. Don't call it Assassin's Creed, but call it Watch Dogs. Have the same gameplay, make it a little bit more parkour, and then have been like Desmond is the character. I think that would have been such a cool way to do that.
So there is a rumor that was going around for years that the lead dev he ended up getting fired. The creator, I believe, he got fired from
Okay.
Ubisoft. He has his own studio now, and but he had a different direction. They got in a big fight about it, so that's why they killed Desmond. Because
Okay.
yeah, because he didn't want it to become a yearly release, which had already become at that point, and so they wanted it to be to have more of a definitive ending leading to the modern day, and they did not want that because they thought that historical sites sold more. Which I mean, arguably, that's why people play it, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's a,
and that too is it's almost gotten to a point, and I get that like the Assassin's Creed has a name now,
mm,
but the last few games, Valhalla didn't have to be an Assassin's Creed game. It could have
yeah.
just been a Viking Ubisoft game, and it would have been just as cool. Um, like all of the
Yeah.
yeah, even the story in Valhalla was like meh. Like it was just cool that you were a Viking getting to like do Viking things.
Um, even Odyssey was the same way. Like it didn't really need to be an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, like just make cool historical fictions and then allow those to become their own franchises. And I feel like that could have branched out into being a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you could have probably sold me 5 Valhallas, but you boxed them into you know, um, Assassin's Creed. So now it'd be weird to make another Valhalla.
I've heard Assassin's Creed Shadows is really, really good, but I can't bring myself to buy it. So.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was really good.
Mm.
No. I've heard good things too. Our worship pastor is really into it. Um, Assassin's Creed Shadows. That Shadows is the one that's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know what to play next, and unfortunately, he has an Xbox. But I was like, dude, you need to figure out a way to play Ghost of Tsushima.
I've been trying to get him to get a PC. Like, I'm like, I'll help you build it. So you can just
Yeah.
have all the games.
He either has one now or he was talking about it. I don't know if it actually ever happened, but
Mm.
I know he wants one at the very least. So we're gonna stay on him on that. Our rich is a big closet nerd. Doesn't talk about it with a lot of people, but you bring it up,
Oh yeah.
His favorite is Assassin's Creed. It's his favorite franchise. He's played all of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down with all Assassin's Creed games just becoming historical fictions.
Yeah.
So I don't need an Animus.
Yeah, you do.
Put me back in the game. Put me back in. We get into the movies that we've been watching. Have you watched any movies this week?
So no, but I added. I've been watching hour and a half long commentaries on stuff, and
It's
the one.
movie-ish.
Yeah. So that's why I added it. But I was watching a commentary on Paradise Lost.
Okay.
Which, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so
Sounds like
it
an
is.
anime.
It is not. It is actually a poem of sorts from the
Okay.
1600s that is very theological. But it is
Okay.
the it's by John Milton. Yeah, John Milton. So it is about the fall of man, but through the eyes of Satan.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's very very cool. He starts the foreword of the poem basically talking about how he invites the muse to help him write it, but the muse that he invited is the Holy Spirit, and so it gets into this whole thing. But it's really cool. It's definitely historical fiction, but it's I believe he was a Protestant leader at the time.
Uh-huh.
I may be completely butchering that historical fact, but I believe that's what I read about him. And he was on the run. Before I just totally butcher this, let me double check on this.
At least I've been found a movie about child murders.
Yes, that is not the right thing. Uh,
It was like, sounds like an anime.
yeah, so it's really cool. I'm trying to find this. Because there was a story, the commentary was talking about. Anyway, because he was a Protestant leader, he's on the run for
Okay.
a certain. Anyway, there was a. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I heard in the commentary. I was trying to find it to read it exactly, but anyway, Paradise Lost it's really really unique. Definitely, it's not something like it's theologically like, oh yeah, this is fact, but it's done in a very theologically sound way. It's really interesting
Okay.
because basically it's like talking about the fall of
Sounds
man.
very Screw Tape Letters ish.
Yeah, and it's like through Satan's perspective of what happened, but a lot of people take it as like, oh, he's trying to be empathetic towards Satan and make him like a good guy, but it's not. It's actually the opposite. It's just
Okay.
showing that like he's got this internal struggle, but he continues to choose to be bad and to like war
Oh.
against God. And so anyway, it's really cool. It ends with the fall and the Adam and Eve getting kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and there's a sequel that is actually about Christ. And
That's
but
cool.
yeah, I think he wrote those
I'll
in
check
like
it out sometime.
it's honestly kind of it's it can be a little rough to read because it's very early English.
Okay.
16. When did he write this? 1667. That's what I thought. Yeah. So,
Well, that's cool.
but it's cool. It's like I said, it's a fun read. I've been watching one of the commentaries on it that I've been watching is Wendigoon, and he kind of does an abridged version, so it's a little easier to digest. So
Okay. Neat. Uh, I've been watching much less impactful stuff. I've been watching a lot of Alien Earth, and I'll talk about that in the TV section. But because of that, we've been kind of on just a kick of Aliens vs Predator stuff. The whole reason I got into Alien Earth is because I saw the Weyland Yutani logo and the eyes in the Predator Badlands trailer, and so I was like, I want to watch more Alien stuff and get kind of a better grasp. I have a feeling that we connected somehow. Um, or will connect. I'm assuming what'll happen is the show will connect to a movie, and then Badlands will connect to a movie that will connect to AVP 3, and they'll make like an AVP 3. That's my hope, at least. So we watched The Predator first from 2018, and it's this like weird action comedy. You've seen it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Action comedy seems to be a fair, I think, like, way to put it.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it.
It makes like it's Iron Man 3's director. It's in that like era of movies where everything is a comedy. It's like comedy and so you have these predators coming to Earth, and they're not like scary at all, really. Like they're really goofy, kind of.
This is the one I'm getting them mixed up in my head because there's Predators and then The Predator, and they came out within a few years apart. But this is the one where they have the Iron Man suit, right? The Predator Iron Man suit.
Big spoiler, but yes.
Sorry.
It's at the very end of the movie. It was like my new uniform, and it's literally just it's an Iron Man suit.
It's like it like forms around.
It even has like fake dreads.
Yeah,
to make it look like a predator. It reminds me of like Metal Sonic.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so there's a small predator, and he's like trying to come rescue the world. So he's giving the world technology, and then a bigger predator. I'm spoiling the whole movie, sorry, but it came out in like 2018, and it's not that great. It's not that deep story wise. Another predator that is this massive evolutionary like beast comes to basically take him out and get the technology back. It's very ridiculous. It's literally like if you were to ask an AI how to make a good story plot, you need some misfits. And so it's all these like military misfits. They're literally in a prison bus because they're all crazy. They start calling themselves the Loonies, and it's like more than once they call themselves the Loonies. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what you're gonna be.
What are we, some kind of loony squad?
Yeah.
Just to put into perspective of how good this movie is, it's got a high score of 34% on Rotten Tomatoes and a high score of 32% audience score. So
I really didn't think it was that bad. It was super goofy, and I think that's probably a big part of it. When you go to a Predator movie, you don't expect like what this was. I really loved the kid with autism was really cool, and then the heartfelt message behind that for some reason. It's that was it was such a weird, not what I expected at all. Everyone's like, yeah, you get some Predator versus Predator action. It's really cool fight scenes, not great on story. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I figured I had it mixed up in a way too. I thought like this movie was gonna have 5 different Predators in it, and I kind of wish it had been that. I wish it would have been like one fugitive, and he like escaped to Earth, and they were like all after him, and so he was fighting like multiple predators, and would kind of like a hero thing.
Yeah.
I think would have been a really neat way to do this. Like the traitor is just like getting everyone else.
Have you
that way?
Did you watch the one before this, The Predators?
Forever ago. I don't remember it very well.
Okay, I was just curious.
But I know that's got multiple.
Yeah.
We got the Berserker.
That one's got a higher score, so
Maybe I need to go back and watch it. I don't know. I think Predator Badlands is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be really good.
Because Prey was awesome.
Yeah, Prey was amazing. But then we went from that to Alien Romulus.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like it's such a we did it backwards. We definitely should have watched Alien Romulus and then watch this. Alien Romulus, my wife were talking about it. I'm like, oh, this really isn't like super scary. It's got a little bit of gore. But it's not like, it's more sci-fi, than horror.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last like 20 minutes of that movie, I'm not gonna give anything away. Terrifying. Like, I don't want to say any more than that, but it's terrifying. It's so Ridley Scott. It's so what am I watching? That's what I need when I'm watching something from Ridley Scott. I need to ask myself at least once, what is this?
Yeah.
And I get that. You get that in Romulus. There's not a lot of. Oh, back to Predator. I will say it sets itself up for a sequel we're never gonna get.
Yeah,
given
for
our
sure.
Romulus, I feel like, is another chapter, but it didn't really do much to like further any kind of universe. I didn't feel like.
Yeah.
Not like it's just kind of an instance. Whereas I think now with Alien Earth, they're really trying to create like a larger narrative. I know Alien Earth is gonna fall right into Alien, and then I think it was like Prometheus and Covenant were before that. Um, so I think that like the AVP world is gonna be kind of built up, and I'm totally here for it. But I like more actiony Predator, Alien. I less um, Slenderman Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Alien. uh, but yeah, there's so many. Romulus has more of the little facehuggers that I've ever seen in a scene before. It's nuts. So that's enough. If you don't like spiders like that, that's enough to freak you out.
Yeah.
I won't. We'll move on. Those movies I've been watching. Very different movies. I thought they'd be similar movies. They weren't at all.
Not at all.
Speaking of aliens, we've got a trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
Speaking of aliens, it features Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, I was more excited about that than the rest of the trailer.
Yeah. It's so funny to see her in anything alien just because of aliens.
I know.
It's like, yeah, you belong here. A lot of puppets, a lot of puppetry, a lot of practical effects.
Which was probably a nice change of pace from working on Avatar and it just being
Yeah,
blue.
right.
Like,
I like the idea of all the puppets and stuff, but it feels kind of like a straight to TV movie, like
yeah.
a streaming movie.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So we'll see if that, happens. Also, no idea what the movie's about.
Well,
Which may not be a bad
obviously,
thing.
it's about the Mandalorian and Grogu, and they blow up
Finding
some
Jabba the Hutt's
stuff,
son.
and they eat Sigourney Weaver's food for some reason, and then yeah, there's Jabba the Hutt's son, who is oddly buff, by the way. He's been eating a lot of
Love it.
protein.
Yeah. I'm for
So.
it. Drinking that blue milk.
Mm-hmm.
I want Grogu to talk, and I'm kind of bummed that he's not. Like, I get marketing wise why you wouldn't do that, but it would have been cool to see him grown a little bit.
I bet he'll talk at the end.
Probably.
That'd be
We
a
are
plot
Groot.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see that happening. I thought he was talking at the end of the trailer when I was like,
Oh, yeah.
"Good shot, baby."
Yeah, I did
Or
too.
whatever
I
he
was like,
says.
what?
I was like, "Wait, what did he say?" And then I looked. I was like, "Oh no, there's someone with him."
So when I first watched the trailer, I watched it on my phone, and the screen wasn't at full brightness. I didn't see the other character, and I had the same thought too. I was like, well, it's a weird voice,
Yes.
but okay.
Yeah, I'm here for it. At least he's talking. My immediate thought was actually his grammar is not right.
Yeah.
He's not speaking backwards. Which, that's a tricky thing. Like, will he? Because he shouldn't have any kind of accent. You would assume that the way that he grammatically creates sentences would be an accent, but he's being raised by the Mandalorian who doesn't speak that way.
But what if Yoda just had dyslexia?
It could be.
I mean,
Like, how mad will people be if Grogu doesn't speak like Yoda does grammatically?
Yeah.
It would be weird. I don't know.
I
It's a
wouldn't
tough
be
thing for
mad.
them to do. I don't want to make that decision for them. I'm glad that I'm not in the writing room for that. Uh, and then we'll move on to the Witcher spinoff, The Rats. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, why is this a movie? It is a movie. That's why. The Rats was a TV show. It was canceled, being brought back as a movie.
I don't. I don't care. I don't think they should do this. I don't think they should
For
do
those who
this.
don't know, in season 3, episode 8, you know that one.
Yeah,
It's so
I know
random.
that specifically.
Yeah. Um,
That's my favorite episode.
there are some misfits that Siri ends up like hanging out with. I don't remember what universe they're in or dimension. I don't remember season 3 really at all. I think she goes to a different dimension by then.
It feels like a bad fever dream to me. So
Yeah, it's weird because they've done this before. If anyone remembers Stranger Things, they had the other numbers that
yeah,
had their powers, and they were in that city, and it was like a weird pilot episode that had nothing to do with the show.
yep.
That was supposed to be its own spin-off, and then it didn't happen. But they were like misfits in that world, and so this is literally the same thing.
They're gonna keep trying until it sticks.
Yeah.
It's probably the same writer, and they're like, "I've got this idea. So this band of misfits, and we're gonna throw it into this episode, and we're gonna see how it sticks, and then we'll launch
Yeah.
it."
And they're like, sure, but you can only do it on failing shows from now on.
Yeah, but if it saves a failing show, we'll give you your own show.
But yeah.
Is that
Exactly.
deal?
I don't know. Liam is gonna have to really sell me on this next season for me to care about anything Witcher live action again.
What I'm about to say, don't come after me, but what if he's actually better than Henry Cavill as Geralt?
I mean, let's go. I what I really think would be smart, and I usually argue against this. I'm usually on the other side of this fence. I think if they just like reboot it, kind of like you were saying, in the sense of they go to another dimension or something, and then the stories are literally just the video games retold really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would do really good. Like I would watch The Witcher 3 in live action as a movie or a show,
Yeah.
if it was done well. Even if Liam Hemsworth was playing Geralt.
I think I know a lot of people don't like. Okay, this is gonna sound petty. A lot of people don't like Liam because of relationship drama between him and Miley Cyrus, and I think it's super petty. Like he's not a bad actor, but
Yeah, I just don't know much about he's gonna make me get petty about is the way he's talking about Henry Cavill in his interviews lately.
oh really? I
He said I saw a thing that said he said that Henry Cavill wasted his time, wasted Geralt for 3 seasons. He's gonna give Geralt its full potential.
never mind. Never mind. Cancel the show. End it. End it. Don't even air
And I
it.
was like, what did he do that wasted that? Like,
He read
he
the
did
books.
an amazing job. Yeah, he did an amazing job. He had no like the writers wasted their time, and the directors wasted their time. But I don't think Henry Cavill did anything wrong.
He had the audacity to read the books and play the video games.
But, I mean, maybe he's mad that he grumbled through the first season,
Yeah.
but that's what he does. So, and I would assume is what was written.
That's not good marketing. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Pro tip for
you
actors.
got to be like,
Don't speak. Don't do
yeah.
interviews.
I mean, you should really be like, I hope that I can be half the man that Henry Cavill was. Playing
Yeah.
Geralt.
I wish I could bench press as much as Henry Cavill.
Yeah. um. Yeah, I saw that on like a Facebook post or something. I don't even know if it was really him or not, but if it's true, that's wrong. It's not the way to do it.
Did you fall for AI?
Oh, I could have. You know what? This is such a tangent, but I think people will be interested enough to hear it. I was listening to my Discovery playlist on Spotify, and so I get new music. And there was this country-ish. It was almost like a country song written by Nickelback. And I'm like, I don't hate this. And I looked it up, and I don't remember the name of it anymore. I'm sorry, but it was an AI band. It wasn't real.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I didn't like the song. I did not favorite it. I left it in my discovery.
left an angry comment.
Yeah, I was like, I just don't know how I feel about that. Like, really bothersome that I like liked it, because everything else so far AI music wise has been really funny.
Yeah.
Um, but also, what does it say about country music? The country music is so easily copied. Like you're not copying Sleep Token anytime soon.
I got there's this guy that my dad knows has gotten into AI music, and he started copywriting the songs to try to sell, and I'm like, no one's going to buy that. But now that you
But
rated him one on Spotify,
there you
makes
go.
me, yeah,
Yeah,
he's 10 years
you never
ahead.
know. I actually think like if you're writing the lyrics, which they're probably using AI lyrics too, it's probably like ChatGPT, write me a good song. But if you're writing like decent lyrics, I think the musicality can kind of take a back seat a little bit if the lyrics are good
Yeah, I agree.
enough. And like I still hate that. I don't like saying that out loud. Because I don't want that to be our future. But if the song had been lyrically strong enough, even if it was AI, I may have been like, all right, I'll know this out. But then you're never gonna watch that live. That's not gonna
Mm-mm.
be. There's no live music for her. I so like I can't keep a beat. I have definitely thought about writing lyrics and then using like the voice. You can record your voice and then make your voice sing a song. And so I thought about how I would have to do this. Is I would have to set that up, and then I'd write the lyrics, and I'd run the lyrics through a song creator, and then I would run that song creator through like my voice filter so it would sound like me, and then I could be singing the song that I wrote, and it would be me, but then I wouldn't have to worry about like not being able to stay on beat and being like I'm always flat when I sing. Um, Never followed through. AI is terrible. Don't do it. Terrible idea, everybody.
So, on the same tangent here, uh, so my brother, little brother, he's a talented musician, and he wants to score this film project I'm writing right now and working on. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna score it with him, 'cause I used to play music, but I
Nice.
played drums, and I played like piano a little bit, and I haven't touched instruments in forever. So I'm like, oh, I can do this. I can just jump back into it. I can't. So I learned that very, very well the hard way, because I was like, got
Yeah.
this downloaded Cakewalk, which is basically an electronic music composition software, and it's free. And then I start trying to play, and I'm like, this isn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. And I just immediately had that like, oh man, this sucks. And then
Yeah,
it's had
don't
that,
do it.
yeah, it's like that ADHD like hobby thing where you're like, if you're not instantly good at it, you just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's This isn't for me.
So I'm
No,
not
totally.
giving up, but I was trying to do it with my mouse, and then you have like the keyboard on the screen, and that's why it was really bad. But I'm like, maybe AI
I guess
isn't a bad thing.
I wouldn't worry too much if things were created with AI musically on Spotify if they were labeled like, "Hey, this is AI." I don't know. We live in such a weird world right now where, like, another thing that I fell for, and maybe this is me just getting old and being less tech literate, but it was this announcement, and the picture looked a little AI to me, but I didn't think the news story was. And the news story was that Eminem was featuring like NF and then someone else, and I was like, that's such a cool like feature. I would have never thought that was real, and it's not real. Um, and I don't know, like they're literally just doing it for clicks, I guess. I thought that was really weird. Um, but you don't know what's real and what's not, and like AI is still pretty like fake looking. It's just gonna get better.
Yep.
It's kind of
Uh,
terrifying.
what's really scary to me, uh, what's really scary about AI is the video is getting better, but now
Mm-hmm.
there's some of the editing softwares you can do real time VFX with AI.
Yeah, it's wild.
And it's like some people, because we get into the ethics of it, but I think it's really cool because it reduces crunch time, but also it opens up the door for like indie filmmakers that can't afford
Yeah.
VFX people. But it's just scary how quickly it's getting good. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna
When it can
kill
be used so
jobs.
nefariously, but when
Yeah,
it's good, it's good. You know, when it's doing good and letting people be like express their creativity and stuff, I don't think that's a bad thing.
yeah, and I think the trick is too is like these special effects artists need to learn how to adapt with it and get ahead of the curve. But yeah, no, it's cool.
Um. Anyways, got off kind of a tangent there. We'll move on to our the TV stuff that we've been watching. I mentioned Alien Earth, and it is spooky, but like it's so intriguing. It's very sci-fi. It's very weird, but like my favorite thing is not a xenomorph in it. There is an eye monster, and it's real gross. It's like an eye with these tentacles, and it rips eyes out of other beings, and then like attaches up into their brain, I
Ugh,
guess.
gross.
And so it's got like a normal eye, and then it has this massive eye that just stares people down. And you can see through its lens, and it'll see things in this like a fly, kind of like a bunch of different
Ooh.
images. But it's supposed to be super smart, and I don't want to give much more away with that. But I'm like so intrigued by this stupid little eye monster that I really don't care about what else is going on. Um, there's some really cool things that are happening though, and yeah, there's a lot of it that's like I want to know the why. We don't really know why. Um, like the xenomorphs that were on the ship, they were going to be researched. I think that's probably in the trailers, but you don't know like what were they researching or why did they want them or like what are their plans. Um, so there's only one more episode. It comes out by the time that people listen to this podcast. It'll be released, but it's been a really interesting show.
Hmm.
Um, definitely got some horror aspects. Be ready for some alien. Like they definitely call back to the old like alien horror. In episode 2 specifically, and episode 5 are specifically gnarly.
I'm excited. I haven't started it yet, but uh, we're still working on Resident Alien, so I can't shift TV shows just yet.
Yeah, 2 sci-fi shows. That would be.
Yeah,
You could pretend they're in the same universe though. It's always fun.
which makes it even scarier. But
Yeah. I love. It's not. It has nothing to do with Alter Carbon. But I keep like considering it a prequel to Alter Carbon because they have these prototypes for sleeves.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
and I guess they would be in Blade Runner. They have a name.
replicants.
Replicants.
Yeah.
But are replicants replicants? Are they like people or are they synths? Fully
They're
synthetical AI.
So
I feel like
technically
they were
they're
people
synths.
downloaded already.
That was debated for a while, but yeah, they're just robots. They're androids.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So it's more Alter Carbon than it is Blade Runner. They're like transferring bodies over.
Yeah.
It's a cool show.
Which at one point there was a theory that Alien and Blade Runner shared universe, but I think Alien Earth kind of breaks some of the lore.
Oh, okay.
It kind of.
I know there's connections. I know in Blade Runner there's like they share companies,
Mm-hmm.
company names and stuff, which may just be nods. I know like there was a time where that happened where people would just have names, referencing other things as like a nod to that universe instead of we live in a MCU world where everything has to be connected, and so
I think
that's
at
like
one point.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. I think at one point, Ridley Scott. That was his idea, but I don't think he ever developed it out. So
I think it should.
I think there was another movie. Go ahead.
AVP I know is no longer canon because of Prometheus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I've also heard that Ridley Scott specifically hates AVP. So
There is a movie that technically takes place in the Blade Runner universe that is like a sequel or a prequel, but it's done in a.
Okay.
It's like not actually a Blade Runner movie, but it is. I can't remember the name of it, but
Ultra Carbon.
It's got the same car. It's got the cars, like the same cars from the, and same companies and everything, same names. It's a sci-fi movie.
Oh, weird.
And
Okay.
I just heard about it the other day, and I was trying to find it. I'll have to bring it up later.
I'll have to look it up. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Total Recall?
No. No, I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know why I think that. Don't mind us as we just kind of go through and search these up.
I'm gonna find it, and it's gonna be like. Oh, Soldier. It's called Soldier.
Okay. He never confirmed or denied any of his works being connected outside of a few trilogies.
Said this. So according to IMDb, it was connected to the director's 1979 opus that changed sci-fi genre and horror genres, along with sharing connections to Alien, Blade Runner. It's also connected to the film's release over a decade later called Soldier.
That's cool. I don't know Soldier. But I love all the little connection things.
Yeah, kind of cool.
I don't know why I was thinking Total Recall was. I thought Total Recall had a shared universe of some kind. But anyways, how's your Resident Alien?
It's good. I've got one thing to say. So it's very, very good. We're in the second season, but there's definitely an episode that is very heavy-handed in the social commentary.
Okay.
It's actually not a bad episode. It's just I think they could have done it a little more subtly, but it's still funny. Like, it's good. It's just I thought it got some heavy sighs from my wife a few times. So she's like, it's a little heavy-handed. Like, it's a little heavy-handed, but it's a good show. I love it. It's a really good show. Disappointed. I just found out that it actually just aired its last episode. They actually canceled it. So
we're gonna be able to catch up now.
Yeah, they actually. Well, I say they did cancel it, but they let it wrap up. So they wrapped the story up, so it didn't just end.
That's good.
But yeah.
Wash doesn't need another Firefly situation.
Yeah. But
that was an Alan Tudyk joke for those who don't know Firefly.
I was trying to come up with another joke, but I didn't have anything. I was gonna say he would be the king of canceled sci-fi shows, but also been watching early 2000s commercials and having the thought of like how funny would it be to remake them, but as horror films.
But as horror films? All right,
yeah.
Fun.
Like the Campbell's Can, I think, or Chef Boyardee, where it's like following the girl home from the store, but it's like the tire. the
I feel like Kool-Aid Man would be an obvious one.
Yeah. There's the other one.
Breaking through the walls.
There's another one I was laughing at. I was like, this would be so funny to just turn into a horror
Berries
film.
and cream. Berries and cream. I think that's really 2000s.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of what it was now. There's one that was like that foam, like it's like the foam stuff instead of clay or Play-Doh, it was like foam.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that could be easily turned into like an alien style horror where it's like actually alive or something.
That's awesome.
But there's a few of them I was like, yeah, that would freak me out. Like, I'm pretty sure this commercial freaked me out when I was a kid, but now. But yeah, it's been fun.
In high school, we had like a video class, and I never took it. But someone did Falcon Punch, and they took the soundbite of Smash Bros. Falcon going, Falcon Punch! And just like made a 2000s, like, need someone to quench your thirst? Falcon Punch. And it was the most ridiculous thing ever.
That's amazing.
It's very 2000, but I loved it. Wish I still had it somewhere. Well, we'll get into the TV news then. I got a couple things here. I want to start with Daredevil. Daredevil season 3 has been greenlit.
Yeah.
Which is cool because season 2 is not even out yet. It means I got some high expectations for the show. I also have high expectations for the show. I'm a little surprised that they're not just calling it Defenders. Season 3. Season 2.
Yeah, spoilers.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Not yet. Luke Coulter, is that his name? Nope.
Cage.
Who's Luke Coulter? Yeah. What's his real name?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it? Is his first name actually Luke, or am I just terrible? Mike Coulter.
Mike Coulter.
I had it close. Luke Cage is his name. Mike Coulter is the actor's name. He was asked if he was going to be in season 2 of Daredevil, or if he'd be returning anytime soon. And he goes, I don't know why anyone would be asking me that. It's not like they just rebooted a Netflix show recently.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hey.
And sarcasm tells me you're in.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he is. He once said he never wanted to go back because being that fit was really difficult. So I'm curious if if the money's right,
Life is so hard to be an actor that's paid to be ripped and has personal trainers.
Yeah.
Dietitians.
Paid to go to the gym.
Yeah, steroids.
Right. But yeah, really exciting. Hopefully we get some Defenders action going.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it spoils anything quite yet. Nothing's been confirmed. It will be kind of a letdown if the end of season 1 doesn't lead to that, but it doesn't have to necessarily. It'd be really annoying if it doesn't.
I actually saw a rumor. They were asking about Spider-Man. Like, where is Spider-Man? And it was kind of a cheeky answer, like the Luke Cage actor. So
cool.
That would be kind of wild.
I know Spider-Man 2 has been confirmed, or Spider-Man 2, what's it called, the new one? Brand New Day?
Yeah, Brand New Day.
They've confirmed, which I don't think anyone questioned that it'll take place right after season 2 of Daredevil.
Yeah, so
be cool. That would be a neat way to do it, is make a Defenders, like do this Daredevil show and then make a Defenders movie.
Mm-hmm.
Put Spider-Man in the Defenders movie. I would be down for that. I don't know if they can put Tom Holland in a show. I don't know if licensing allows for that.
Don't know. Money talks.
Obviously, you can do it for a movie, so that would be a cool one to do. Also, just Tom Holland Spider-Man around the Punisher and Daredevil.
Yeah.
And Luke Cage, Jessica, all of it would be amazing.
I know they're doing a Punisher movie of sorts.
It's a miniseries.
But I kind of hope it's over the top gory, like Punisher Warzone.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Because to me, that would be the funny contrast of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Where he just shoots someone in the face with a shotgun, and Spider-Man's like, oh my gosh!
Yes, I just imagine you. What are you doing? I given what we saw of the Punisher in season 1 of Daredevil, I feel like we're gonna get a gory Punisher going on. Yeah, there's one specific scene I'm thinking about in general.
I know, I still gotta watch it.
I don't want to. Yeah, definitely won't
spoil it.
Dive in too deep then. Yep. The other piece of news we have is a trailer for something that's not out yet, but it will be. Dragon King was being kickstarted 2 days ago. It has $698,000 pledged of the $250,000 goal. It just went up $698,957. It literally went up in real time as I was looking at it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so 3 times. Not quite 3 times, but almost 3 times the amount of its goal pledged. My only thing is I would have rather. So the Dragon King, it is the Dragon Prince, but it's 7 years later. They're all adults. I would have rathered it have been a movie. I think a 2-hour movie that would have been really epic. Could have been really cool. I don't know if I need a whole show of the adult Dragon Prince gang, but I'm like, I gotta commit so much time now. I committed to the whole show. But exciting nonetheless. I think it's really cool. If you haven't watched the Dragon Prince, we talked about that earlier in the podcast.
Yeah,
it's good. I was making the Game of Thrones joke again, but that was earlier in the recording. Yeah, the characters all look really cool. Everyone's all grown up. Callum has a beard. Beards make everyone better.
I was seeing comments and people were like, everyone's weirded out by the beard.
Yeah. It's just, I think the problem with his beard is that it's literally just Callum with a beard. They didn't really make him look that much more adult. They were just like long hair and a beard. Done.
I think he had a gray streak in his hair.
That's a story beat.
Oh.
Yeah.
That spoils something. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's not. Well, I guess you didn't spoil anything. I wouldn't have spoiled anything until I said it was a story beat, but it's a story beat.
Okay.
Nobody knows. Those who know. We'll say that. If you know, you know. Yeah. Well, and I think that's it for the podcast. Are you geeking out about anything else this week?
No. I thought I had something, but I think I said that the last several weeks. I need to find something to geek out about.
You don't have to. I also don't have anything, so we'll end the podcast there. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube under @DifferentLensMedia.
Cool. And you can find me on Instagram @Cody Armour. Keep gaming, keep praying, and God bless.